Hello everybody and welcome back to MineTech with me, Carburetor. Today we are going to be looking at a particular redstone build that I personally really like. I haven't seen it on YouTube too much, but I did get this design originally from YouTube. I don't remember who from, but I had it on my personal world for the longest time. And it's super easy to build, and I'm surprised I don't see it more because of just how easy it is. It is an obsidian farm or generator. You could call it either. It's technically a farm, but it's also technically a generator. But basically, it's just something where you can collect loads and loads of lava and turn it into obsidian in an AFK fashion. So if we go in and we create a new world, and I'm just going to name it Obsidian to make it easy. Come in here, set it to creative, go in here, set it to super flat, turn off structure so we don't need that, and then go in and create a new world. Loading world, building terrain. I don't know what terrain there is to build, but it's pretty easy to make and it's pretty easy on the resources. I would recommend getting quite a few hoppers. You're gonna need quite a few bits of redstone. You're only gonna need one repeater and one comparator. I'm sorry I mixed those up right there. You're also gonna need a sign, a few chests. Let's go in here and get a sign. You're also going to need some water, and you're also going to need, of course, loads and loads of lava. But we'll worry about that in a little bit. And you're just going to need a generic building block. I'm going to use cobblestone because it's something that people, when they're playing, typically have loads of. And really, for something like this, really doesn't matter how it looks as long as it works, right? But the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to lay down three hoppers. My bad. For this first, though, we're just going to run it into a chest. And we're going to run an extra hopper in, and then we're just going to run 3 back like this. Now, it doesn't need to be 3. It could be deeper back, but 3 is all you really need. On the back hopper here, you're going to want to run a comparator into a repeater and set it into a support wall like this. On here, then, I'm sorry, you're also going to need a dispenser. I hate dispensers, I really do. Their crafting recipe is so stupid, but they are what they are. Next, all you're going to do is you're going to want to wrap your hoppers here in your support block, and this is so that water can't get out. And you're going to want to go 2 blocks past your hoppers here, and this is so that when you're swinging your pickaxe, because your stationary platform is going to be over here, you can't hit that back wall. You really don't want to do that. It could break your redstone. From here, then, all that you're going to need to do is place in a sign and put in your water, and it's basically all done. The very last thing that you need to do is you need to build your storage silo for your lava. And I'm just going to build it out the front here so that it's easy. You could also build it out the back. You could rearrange the redstone a little bit and put it out here. You could even have it up off the top, but I just recommend building it off of one of the sides here because it's easier. And we're just going to go up and put a few chests in here. And you need so many chests because, as many of you probably already know, and congrats if you already know this, I'm sorry if you already know this, it's going to bore you, but lava doesn't stack. If you go in here and you, oh, I didn't want to get rid of all those. I didn't want to put those into there. You need to get rid of all of these, go in here, and get loads and loads of lava. This is a little trick that I use when I'm in creative where I need loads and loads of stuff, and it's stupid stuff like this. And then you're just going to want to go in and you're going to want to fill up your storage silo with a whole bunch of items. The last thing you're going to do is you're going to need to figure out a place to put a button. Now you could put your button right off the back here, but for just ease of AFK, I'm going to put the button right off of here, and it could be any button. It can be a stone button, it can be a wooden button. I'm just going to use wooden because it stands out a little bit more against the cobblestone. But then if you just press your button, you'll see that lava gets dispensed and the water turns it into obsidian. Now what's really cool about this design is that when you break the obsidian, and it's not going to drop anything, but we're just going to throw this cobblestone in there so that it simulates it, it'll dispense another one automatically for you. And then if we throw another item in here, what's really neat is that if we break enough and we do this right, you'll eventually see that it'll also automatically dispense the buckets. And that is really nice because it allows everything to be able to be collected and you don't waste too much. The only thing that's really inexpendable here is the lava, which if you have access to the nether or you do a lot of strip mining, lava is not that hard to come across. But why don't we head into Exuma's Patreon server, where I'd love to play all sorts of Minecraft, and you can see the one that I have in that base. So we are now on Exuma's Patreon server, and as you can see, it works pretty well. I mean, there are a few times where it lags out and it doesn't really like to work, but it still works. I have a slightly different silo system here than the one I showed in the video. Honestly, there's so many different silo designs. You can really use whatever floats your boat. No pun intended. But let's say that you need to get some lava. I'm just going to take 8 because I do believe I still have quite a few, or I don't really have too much space in here. I just filled it up. But lava is, you know, it's not common, but it's by no means rare. And one of the best things is in the nether there are a bunch of lava lakes. If we hop into the nether here, and come on, everything's laggy on this server. This server is really frustrating to play on sometimes. But if we hop down here, you can see that we have this nice great big lava lake down here, and as you can see, I've already been taking quite a bit from it. But we have keep inventory on in this server. Now I can understand if you don't have keep inventory on your guys' servers or on your guys' Minecraft worlds. But if you don't have keep inventory on, all that I recommend doing is making little strips through these lava lakes. Be careful to watch out for gas, because gas will knock you off in a heartbeat. And just take and fill up your inventory. But if you have keep inventory on, like we do, where you die, you get to keep it, just jump right in, commit suicide, take your armor off, try and save it its beating. And I moved my spawn point to right over by the chests here. I don't know how that slime ball got there. Again, it's just lag. It's not actually free, but you can take and then you can refill up your obsidian farm. And then if you go down here, you can literally take, and I'm just holding down the left click button, and it's just sitting here and dispensing it for me. Well, anyway, this was a rather short video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did like it, please make sure to hit that like button. If you really liked it, please make sure to subscribe. If you have any video ideas, please leave them in the comment section. I'm always looking for more ideas. I'm toying with a couple of other ideas. I decided to do one a little bit simpler today because I'm trying to create something a little bit more revolutionary. I'm trying to create a revolving glass door in Minecraft, and let's just say it's easier said than done. But anyway, I will see you all next week.